Hey Jillian, how was yesterday? What do you mean? Well, it was your day off, so I was just wondering if you had a good day off. Yeah, my my day off didn't happen. I actually got called in. Why? Who called you in? Emma was the one who called me in, and she called me in because apparently Taylor was supposed to come help with a catering order, and she just never showed up. So she called me to come in and help with catering or curbside and things like that. Okay, this is her third time not showing up, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'll talk to Taylor about it, and I'm sorry you had to come in on your day off. It's really not that big of a deal. After our lunch rush, I kind of just got to hang out with Emma and Sam, and we just cleaned. Well, that part sounds okay. Well, I'm gonna get back to working in here, and let me know if you need anything. Okay. Hey, Sam. Hey, Jillian, thank you so much for helping us yesterday. Literally, we would have been in trouble if you weren't there. Yeah, it was no problem. I'm gonna go stand by the phone and wait for it to ring, and let me know if you need anything. Sounds good? Hi, thanks for calling the place I work at. This is Jillian. How can I help you? Hi, I came in a few days ago to get my coffee, and you were out of light roast, and you were also out of dark roast, so I'm hoping that I can just get a free coffee today. When you say you came in a little bit ago, how long are we talking? It was like 3 days ago. Okay. And you said you came into the store, like you came and got your own coffee? Yes, I walked in and I got my coffee cup at the register, and then I went and I got my own coffee. Why are you questioning me? Oh, I was just asking because our dining room has been closed for at least a month now. So there's no way you walked in and up to the register, got a cup of coffee, and then went and got your own coffee. So you're saying I'm lying just to get a free cup of coffee? Based on what you told me? Yes. Well, I'm not lying. I came in like 2 days ago. And you came into our cafe? Yes, it's the one on the corner of Link and Log. Yeah, that's not us. I looked up the phone number, and now I'm talking to you. So obviously it is you. Why would I lie about this? We're not the cafe that you went to. The cafe that you went to is like 3 minutes away from us, but you didn't call the right one. Fine. I'll look up the number again, and I'll call you. Well, don't call us. Call the other cafe that you went to. It's just gonna come up as your number, and I'll end up talking to you again. Watch. Hello? Okay. Jillian, you okay? You're kind of just staring at the phone. Yeah, a lady was trying to call another store, and she ended up calling us, and then said that I was lying about who she called. So, weird. Okay, well, a little bit of tea. I just heard Dave talking to Taylor on the phone. Well, it wasn't on the phone, it was on speakerphone. But anyway, and, I think she got fired. Like, actually fired? Yeah. Then I'm gonna go talk to Dave. Hey, Dave. Hey, Jillian, what's up? Well, I had walked past the office and I heard that you were talking on the phone. And I thought it was Taylor, so I just wanted to make sure everything's good with her. Yeah, she's fine. So, when will I see her next? I'm not sure. Is there anything else you need? I really need to get back to work. Oh, no, that's it. Yeah, Sam, he told me nothing. Okay, well, Emma is supposed to be in later today, so hopefully we can get her to ask Dave what happened because she's a manager, and if another manager got fired, she'll probably have to up her hours, so she'll probably have to know the information. Let's hope so. Hi, thanks for calling the place I work at. This is Jillian. How can I help you? Hi, are you guys open? Yes, we are, but keep in mind that our dining room is not open, so we're only doing curbside and phone-in orders. What, do you have to, make a reservation to sit in your dining room? No, it's closed because of COVID, so we're only doing curbside and phone-in orders. So my family can't come in and sit, is what you're saying? Yes, that is correct. So you really think that closing your dining room and inconveniencing your customers is going to help stop the spread of COVID, is what you're saying? I mean, because COVID's going around, I do think it's a good idea that we don't have a whole bunch of people in one room. Which, again, is an inconvenience to customers. So you think it's okay to inconvenience customers. Is there something I can help you with? Is there a manager I can talk to? Oh, I'm sorry, did you want them to help you place an order? No, but I just think as a concerned customer, letting them know that having your dining room closed is an inconvenience to me and my family would make a difference. Okay, well, I'm letting you know now that it won't. Is there anything else I can help you with? You either get a manager or I will come down there and talk to one myself. Okay, well, when you get here, make sure to stay in your car because our dining room is closed and someone will come out and talk to you. Have a great day. Hey, Emma, I just want to let you know that there may or may not be someone coming today to let you know that it is just such an inconvenience that our dining room is closed. And I will call them entitled and tell them to find somewhere else to eat that has a dining room that's actually open right now. Sounds good to me? Hey, Emma, the person that I told you about earlier that might show up, they're here in the red truck out there. Of course they are. And then they're going to blame me for driving all the way up here when nobody made them drive up here. Thank you. Hi, I'm the manager. Was there something I could help you with? Hi, I had a conversation with what I'm assuming is one of your employees, and they wouldn't let me talk to you about just an issue that I was having, which was, I just think it's a really big problem that your dining room is closed. You're telling a whole bunch of people that you don't want them inside. Well, that's kind of the point. Our dining room is closed because we don't want you guys inside. Well, that's ridiculous because we are paying customers and we deserve to come inside. Actually, you guys haven't bought anything from us, and even if you did, I still wouldn't let you inside because our dining room is closed because of COVID. Most places actually around here have their dining rooms closed because of COVID. And if you want to go into somebody's dining room, I suggest you go into your own dining room and eat at home because we're in a pandemic. So, just to be clear, you don't want our business. That's what you're saying. That's right, especially if you're going to sit here and argue with me about a policy that we had to put into place, just like every other business has put in place right now, because again, we are in a pandemic, then yes, we don't want your business. We don't want anything to do with you, especially with your attitude. So, I'm going to go help people who are actually paying to be here. Have a good day. Yes, that happened. My manager actually said that to somebody because it had happened already 3 times that day where people were arguing about why our dining room was closed. So, again, these are all going to be episodes about what I had to deal with during COVID. Hi, how can I help you? Hi, I came in yesterday and your coffee was a little low, and today it's the same thing. It's low and it's also cold. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, what coffee was it? And I'll just make you a fresh pot. I don't want a fresh pot. I just want it made correctly the first time. Totally understand that, but sometimes we get busy and we just don't refill the coffee, but you pointed out, which I'm really sorry about. Again, what coffee can I make for you? You realize that as the manager's best friend, you should probably make sure that when I come in here, everything's looking good or I have to tell her about it. I'm sorry, you're who? Chloe, your manager. I'm her best friend. Okay, that's cool. Did you want coffee? At this point, it's just taking too long. I'll text her about it. I can have it ready in like 30 seconds. I just need you to tell me what coffee it was. Look, just because you're afraid that I'm going to tell on you doesn't mean you should just start doing your job right now. You should always be doing your job, okay? Okay. So just don't worry. I'll text Chloe and then hopefully she'll have a talk with you. If you want, I can just go grab her right now and you can tell her just in front of me. No, it's fine. I'd rather have a private conversation with her anyway. So make sure you have the coffee ready next time. Okay? Bye. Who was that? That's Lisa. That's Chloe's best friend. Yeah, she comes in here all the time, complains about stuff, complains to Chloe about it, and then Chloe comes and talks to us about it instead of just taking our word for it. So let me get this straight. Anytime Lisa comes in and sees something that's wrong or even like an inconvenience to her, she tells Chloe about it, and then Chloe comes and talks to us and gets us in trouble instead of just asking us what happened. Yep, and we can't ban her or anything like that, and we have to serve her according to Chloe. That's ridiculous. I know, but I'm surprised you haven't helped her yet. I guess I've never had the privilege of helping her. I'm just gonna go talk to Chloe and, we'll sort this whole thing out. Yeah, good luck with that. Hey, Chloe, I was wondering if I could talk to you. If it's about how Lisa just came in here and we didn't have coffee for her, we need to make sure we have coffee ready at all times. You already texted? Okay. We were in a breakfast rush like 3 minutes ago, so some of our coffee was a little low. I offered to make her a fresh pot of coffee. I also apologized to her, and she said that it was fine. Don't worry about it. She was just going to text you, which I feel like is kind of threatening. Okay, well, first of all, it's not that big of a deal. Just make sure to have coffee ready for her next time. And second of all, I don't need to have my best friend texting me what you should be doing. So maybe fix that next time. Anything else? Nope. That's it. How'd it go? Lisa apparently texted Chloe before I even got into the office, and Chloe already had her mind made up. She was already upset with me, even though Lisa never mentioned the fact that I had offered to make her a fresh pot of coffee, anything like that. So, yeah. Is that normal? Yep, I used to work nights with Chloe all the time, but now she works mornings, so this is your first morning working with her, but yes, this is completely normal. She does this all the time. Her best friend comes in, finds something to nitpick, and then we get in trouble for it. But what if it's not even in our control? Doesn't matter. Lisa texts Chloe, Chloe gets mad at us. That's how it works. Yikes. Hey, okay, what did you figure out from Chloe the other day? I found out how her and Lisa became friends. Okay, go. So apparently Chloe was dating this guy named Thomas a few years ago, and all of a sudden, Lisa came into Chloe's life and was like, hey, Thomas is cheating on you, here's the proof. And Chloe just dumped him. Okay, well, how does that help us to stop them from being friends? Well, I'm hoping, since you're really good at just finding people, that you can find Thomas and Lisa and maybe dig up some dirt on them. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'm about to go on break anyway. Don't you need more time than that? No. Okay, well, I'll be here, and if I'm lucky, Lisa will show up. Okay. Hi, Lisa. Hey, what's up, girl? I swear you get weirder every single time I come in here. I made an online order, and luckily I have it right here for you. I was just wondering, I'm recently engaged, and I was just wondering if you have somebody. What kind of question is that? Look, we obviously don't get along, and I told Chloe that I would try to, just talk to you. So, I just thought that was a good place to start. All I'm gonna tell you is I have my eye on somebody, and please be more just normal and ask normal people questions. Can I just have my order? Yeah, so you're not dating anyone right now, right? Here you go. No. Thanks. What the heck? Girl, I'm back, and you will not believe what I found. Okay, just on a hunch, I think that Lisa and Thomas are together. That's my guess. Oh, it is so much weirder than that. What do you mean? Okay, I found both Instagrams for Thomas and Lisa. And first of all, let me just say that Thomas has not deleted probably any pictures on his Instagram ever. Okay. So yeah, anyway, I went back to his senior year of college, and it looks like he was dating this girl named Bianca because they had a whole bunch of pictures together, and then all of a sudden the pictures stopped, like they broke up. Exactly. So I went to Bianca's Instagram page, looked at that, and guess who was her roommate senior year of college? I don't know. Who? Lisa. Okay, that's weird. It's really weird that now she was connected to Bianca and Bianca was dating Thomas and they broke up. And it's also weird that she was also connected to Thomas and Chloe when they broke up, right? Well, how do we know that Thomas and Lisa knew each other when Thomas was dating Chloe? Good question. So there are a bunch of pictures of Lisa and Thomas together with Bianca when they were still together. But when they broke up, there were still pictures of Thomas and Lisa like they were still hanging out. So you think that Bianca and Thomas were dating, and then since Lisa was the roommate, they always hung out. And then when Bianca and Thomas broke up, Lisa and Thomas still hung out. Yeah. Okay, but Lisa and Chloe only met like 1-2 years ago. So how does it make sense if Thomas and Lisa were friends? Wouldn't Chloe know Lisa? Here's where it gets interesting. When Thomas started dating Chloe, Lisa is nowhere to be seen on his Instagram. Really? Like, this dude documented everything, and Lisa is nowhere to be found when Chloe came into the picture. Okay, well, I'm still betting on Lisa and Thomas dating and just hiding it from Chloe. That's what I thought too. But I texted Thomas on Instagram. Turns out that he's never been interested in Lisa at all. Like, they've never dated. He's not dating anybody. He's not interested in her, like, in the slightest. You texted him and he told you that? I acted like I was a girl from the year he graduated. I have multiple accounts. This surprises you? Yes and no. Okay, you want to hear the best part though? Obviously, why didn't you start with that? I had to give you background. Anyway, so you know how I found Bianca's Instagram page? Well, I texted Bianca, same way I texted Thomas. They told me everything. And it turns out that Lisa went up to Bianca and told her, hey, Thomas is cheating on you. Here's the proof. And Bianca just broke up with him, again, without saying anything to Thomas because she was so heartbroken. So now Lisa is connected to both Bianca and Thomas breaking up and Chloe and Thomas breaking up. But Thomas isn't dating anybody. So here's what I think. I think that Lisa wants to date Thomas really, really badly, right? But she can't because Bianca was in the way. And then Chloe was in the way. And then she found out that Thomas doesn't even like her like that. So she's just going to ruin every relationship that Thomas has until he gets with her. You realize that's insane. Yeah, but it makes sense. Hi, how can I help you? Hi, yeah, I want a Cobb salad. Okay, perfect. Did you want the small or the large? The large. All right, large Cobb salad. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay, and do you have a rewards card with us? Yeah, it's 785-775-7755. For Kathy, perfect. All right, your total is going to be $9.50 today. $9.50? Are you serious? I don't think it's worth that much. We did have to up our prices. Fine, whatever, $9.50. Here. All right, thank you, and I'll call Kathy when it's ready. Yeah, hi. What is this? That is your Cobb salad. Yeah, but what is this? I'm not sure. Can you be more specific? This thing, right here, the white and yellow thing. Oh, that would be an egg. And why is it on my Cobb salad? Because our Cobb salads come with egg. But I don't like egg, so why is it on my Cobb salad? Because you didn't tell me you didn't like egg, and therefore I didn't take it off of your salad? Every time I come here, I order the salad, and there's always an egg on it. Yes, because that's how the salad is made. But I don't like egg. Well, there is a simple solution. All you do is you tell me next time that you don't want egg on the salad and they won't put egg on it. How many times are we going to say egg in this conversation? If I'm paying $9.50 for a salad, you should know what I like on it. You're paying $9.50 for the salad. You're not paying $9.50 for me to know exactly how you like it. But again, if you just tell me right at the beginning what you don't want on the salad, I will take it off. It's as simple as that. And take it off. Yeah, no, what I'm not going to do is stick my fingers in your salad to grab the thing that you don't want. There's a trash can right over there. You can just take it out and throw it away. If you're not helping customers, what are you even paid to do? I'm paid to have this conversation with you. I'm not paid to pick things out of your salad that you don't want, that you didn't tell me that you didn't want in your salad. Next time I come here, there better not be an egg in my salad. She then walks over to the trash can, throws the entire salad away, and leaves.